Hello. 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 Marmooses! Sobri Kano! Tootie, hello. Hello. How am I? I'm okay. It's my break day. I need a break. Dad, was that a joke before? I feel like that was like an inside joke at one point, but I've just forgotten. But yeah. Let's see, we're in between Zelda playthroughs. Sugi's busy, so we can't speedrun Minecraft. Raging Jarls. Ah, me. Yes, that is me. That is me. Ah. And then I can't work on, Cozy RJ because I have so much stuff, like, I have so much work I need to do with Clip Studio that, like, I shouldn't work on Cozy RJ. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I started a fan art of one of the Hololive people. Are you here to show us your grease? I told you, you're never gonna see it, loser. It's not seeing the light of day. No one's ever gonna see it. Except for the people in my very close friend server. As far as I know, none of you are here. Don't leak it! It's special! No one gets to see the grease swimsuit. Till I hack your eyeballs. Okay, fine. Do it. Find that technology. Accomplish it. I dare you. Oh, there's Ryan. Ryan's seen it. Here, I'll tell the story. I literally just got, well, I was on a doctor, I was trying to call my doctor. Because I had to do a virtual appointment. And, like, I didn't get the email. So I had to call my doctor and be like, hey, can you give me the link to, like, my virtual appointment, please? And I was on hold for so long that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna doodle. Then I doodled, and I was doodling myself. And I drew, like, myself and, like, my hair and, like, my face and everything. And I had this, like, I had this base underneath. And I was like, well, I don't really feel like drawing clothes. Hey, you know what not drawing clothes is like, but I can still do You know what I can do in place of that? The grease swimsuit. It's not like canon, it's not in character for me, so I'm never gonna post it. But I just felt like drawing. Anyways. I'm drawing a fan art. I'm using Psy today because Clip Studio is full of, secret work. Secret official business that I can't share with you. Actually, here, I'll show you who I'm drawing. What if I drew a fan art of you? Then I would cry, and I would treasure it, and I would give it a kiss, and I would give you a kiss! There she is. Why is it a black background? I have to save the image, don't I? Hold on, we're trying again. I'm gonna save this image, it's easier this way. And then I have to open it. Ah, wah, wah, wah. Where did it go? What the heck? Okay. Where is this? Why am I struggling? Why is... There she is, okay. Good. Can I, like... I forgot, this is how I had... What?! Can I please just... Hold on. Can I, like... How does Psy work again? How... Trying to figure out these windows, because I want to see both windows at the same time. It's view. Oh, jacket toggle. Alrighty, there she is. There she goes. Hey, Kyoshi, how are you? Where's the... Hold on, how do I... I'm dying. Okay, hold on. What if I did this? What if I just did this? What if I just... and then after that, why? Why the black background? Why is my zoom in, zoom out reversed? If I zoom in, or if I zoom out, it zooms in. Sai is weird, man. I don't understand anything that's happening. Alright, I have to delete this now. How do I do this? What if I just like... Well, what if I did this? No. So far so good watching you instead of being productive. Oh, you should do both at the same time. Ah. Why? Why is this the way that it is? What if I did this? No, wait, hold on. I have a plan. I'm gonna get this to work. And if I take this layer and do luminance to transparency. Yeah, and then I do this. Oh, but then she's black and white. Oh my gosh, why can't I just like... Maybe I can... Hold on, I'm gonna do this in Clip Studio really quick. You guys aren't gonna see it. But it's gonna happen. Okay, can I close out of this? How do I close out of this? I do this. Don't save it. I just want to draw a fan art or Paint Tool Sai. Why does Paint Tool Sai make things so difficult for me? I miss Clip Studio already. Paint Tool Sai struggles with transparency, which is stupid. Alright, then I do that. Back to Sai. There she is. Frick! Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm drawing her. She's gonna be holding up her little tablet. Like this. Like so. She's cute. I really like her design. What are you guys up to, though? I'm trying to write a song, like, in my off time. I've been trying to work on this, I should not tilt this. A beatbox! Nice. Yeah, I've been trying to make a song that I would hopefully share with you at some point. I don't know. I want to share it with you guys. I'm also just shy. But it's got words and crap. It's simple, and I don't think I want to make it like anything too big anyways. But yeah, I've been kind of working on that. Red Widow, if you're still here, I might at some point ask for some help on it. Oh, there you are. The last couple of days I've been trying to push myself to open up some projects more and get back on work with them. I keep making progress on a big project, but that big project literally cannot be finished until my whole album is finished, so I have to keep stopping and going back to individual tracks. I feel that. Quick question, where do you keep your reference? This reference? Right now it's on the canvas. Oh, my, like, for me? Oh, okay. I posted it on Twitter a while ago. Hold on, did I post it in... Oh, it's posted in my Discord server. And if you're not in my Discord server, then I don't know what you're doing. There she is. Feel free to join. It's in my art channel, my Discord server. But yeah, I'm... Making music is hard. It's real hard, you guys. How does that look? It's hard. It's also super easy to get demoralized and avoid working on something for months. Don't call me out, Red Widow. Just say my name out loud. I have to be able to run away from the haters. We're calling each other fine. Okay. I think her chin is a little bit too inward. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it's fine. No, it's too much inward. Just gonna. Woo, 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 woo. You don't know my name? I'm RJ. I'm the one and only. The one and only raccoon VTuber. RJ Jamma Jamma. Our J. Radical Jadical. That's me. She's gonna have like a little bit open mouth. Just a little bit open. RJ. You spelled it. That's how it's spelled. RJ stands for Richie Justice. RJ stands for rats jowl rat jowls. RJ. I have a folder on my desktop called RJ, and it's where I keep my blueprints for the that was impressive. I don't know how exactly you went about doing that, but I was thoroughly impressed. I wouldn't even know how to start something like that. I can make like pixel art, like real simple. There are programs that match pixels. Okay, okay. What are we drawing today? I'm drawing her. One of the new members of Hololive ID. I just think she's cool. I just think she's real neat. Self-portrait, yeah, is it? First thing I did was grab the transparent art from your server, downscale at 25. Yeah, okay. I got you. Then did you build it all manually in Minecraft then? Like once you obtained your palette? Also had to do 2 layers of blocks because yeah. I did see something like that, and I made an assumption because I'm smart. Holy crap. Yeah, holy that's impressive. After some thought, I realized I made a terrible mistake. How? Why? Another jacket toggle. Woo! What the? Why is it? Oh, I forgot that it just does this sometimes, where the density just removes. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. So something happened with the pelt. I tried to... When I tried to activate it today, for some reason it's giving me an error message. So I'm having it on, and I'm just gonna pelt myself. So you can't jump scare me, unfortunately. But I will redeem the pelt. Yeah, it had a problem connecting to my Twitch for some reason. So I'm sorry about that. But I'll manually do it whenever I see the redeem. Yeah, I don't know why. I know there was an update for the pelt. I don't know, like... I don't know if it's like super necessary though. Maybe it is now. Or it got like, it's out of like alpha now. Something like that. These eyelashes are not 3D enough. They just need to stick out an awful lot more. Gonna look for a bit. No problem. Have fun with your dishes. How do I... Okay, better lashes. Let me tell you, so, okay, so her name is Zeta, right? Zeta, like she got lashes. Look how thick these lashes are. They're almost as thick as, like, her actual eyeball. That's insane. I'm not gonna lie, I was off put by them at first, but they're growing on me. Okay, 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 okay. I do miss having the liquefy tool. Sai does have some really, like, ease of access tools though. That's a cute face. Okay, she gets to stay. Hair is okay, this is gonna be tricky. I've only, you know, because as it goes with VTubers, I've only ever seen really the top upper half of her body. But I really like her full body. I really like the proportions on her. I don't know, there's something about it. I really like it. Like the kind of like big hips. But they're not like too big, you know. More exaggerated. It's fun. And like the rendering, you know. Chef's kiss. So I wanted her hair to be kind of flowing out. So I'll see if I can accomplish that. I have a hard time drawing hair. Like more lately, I think. It's because I've just like, my standards have grown. I could also draw with like pressure sensitivity, but that's no fun. I'm gonna lower this opacity a bit. She likes them thick, but not dummy thick. Got it. I don't know. It's just like, it's a nice shape. I don't know how to. And her arms are like, they're like a good. I don't know how to describe this without sounding like a creep. In the whole Hololive, who do you think has the worst rigging? I'm not going to put I can't say. This is not. I have my opinions, but you guys won't get to hear them. I almost did one time, and then Ryan actually was like, hey, listen, that'd be really unprofessional of you. You shouldn't do that. And she gave lots of good points. So I will not be sharing my opinion on that. I will say who my favorite rigger is for Hololive, though. And that's Keffy. I love Keffy. He rigged Ollie, and he rigged Kiara, and he rigged, Crony. I love his rigs. I really like the way he does faces. Like, they look like, I don't know, they're just very well done. Like, I really love Crony's face, like the way it's rigged. I think he also rigged Coco. The person who drew Crony. Crony has some good art. I do like the art for Crony. Is that the person who drew her? Wada Arco. I'm asking because those words don't look familiar to me. Oh, thank you, Bluesy. No problem. Thank you for stopping by. You know, I'll give you a jacket flap on your way out. And thank you for the jacket flap. Why does my density keep going down? Is it when I push, like... It's when I jacket flap. That's what's happening. It's whenever I jacket flap. That's tied to my numpad for some reason. Does it work if I just... What if I do... Well, I can't push 0. That brings it back up to 100. That's so weird. Alright, that looks okay. Free jacket toggles. Oh no! What have I done? Just giving them away for free. I'm foolish. So I think I'm not gonna like make this a full illustration, but I think I'm gonna do like the colored sketches like I used to. I haven't done those in a long time. I'm gonna try, maybe I could do like a rendered color sketch, so it's still like a level of quality. Oh, I'm always ready for cursed fan art. I love all types of fan art. I don't discriminate. Send it in the Discord or post it on Twitter. How do I merge down? This one, yeah. Yeah. That's cute. Okay, that's cute. Oh, is she there? Is she in the Discord? No, I just got added for something else. Boo! Alrighty. Okay, so that goes behind her ear. I didn't even draw her ear in. It's got a little bit messy over here. I'm just gonna clean it up a bit. Does that not look good? Hard to tell what's happening there. Why can't I draw ear shape? It's like this. I mean, obviously, it's a little bit too angled. Okay, that's better. That might be a little bit too far. I think it's too far. Actually, no, that my keyboard shortcuts don't work in Paint Tool Sigh. Boo. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. You guys see the new clip compilation, by the way? Hold on. I gotta link my YouTube now. Wait, is it just this? Yeah! I need to change that description on my alert. Yeah, my, Ryan, finished up a new clip compilation. Yeah, I got a whole YouTube and everything. I post some stream highlights there, and hopefully some other stuff at some point as well. I wish I were better at social media. It is hard to keep up. Hopefully future- Aww. We'll see. Commissions have been rough. When the beat music go burn. What? Burn. The piano? Like the dum 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 dum. Is that what you're talking about? I'm pretty happy with my BGM. So, okay, let's take a look here. So is that clip? Okay, so this looks like the end of the braid, maybe. Oh, there's little diamonds in the braid. Woo! Wait, how many braid chunks? Oh, there's only 3. Okay, so I made too many. I wasn't liking this braid too much anyways. We're deleting her. We're drawing her again. And then a diamond, so then it goes like boom, and then another diamond, and then it goes like boom. Wait. And then like that. Because there's a big ol' like clip thing right here. Yee. Yeah. This BGM actually came from like just a little bit of me messing around. This, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm happy with this BGM. I'm not unhappy with it. Didn't know you were a video editor. Like a little bit. I'm like it's a skill that I've been building up like only recently. So I've edited I only edited my debut highlights. My clip compilations are actually edited by my friend Ryan Lovely. I'll give her a little shout out. Hold on. SO Ryan Lovely. I think she has an underscore. How long am I gonna be streaming? Probably, let's see, I've only been streaming for half an hour right now, so I'm gonna guess like probably like around 3 hours. Yeah. I don't have any plans to stop soon. At the very least. Did I make her face too wide? Maybe I made her face too wide. I think I made her face too wide. Something's happening here, and I don't know if it's something that I like. But yeah, I've been trying to get more into video editing. Yeah, her face is definitely too wide. I'm just gonna fix that really quick. Yeah, like that. Yeah. I've been trying to actually edit down, when Sugi and I played, Keep Talking and No One Explodes. I've been trying to edit that down into a like a YouTube highlights video. I actually just feel like that was a really fun one. Actually, I think I was trying to look for a specific moment in the VOD, and then I just like realized I was just like watching it. I'm like, oh, this is fun. Okay. I'll make this into like a little highlights thing. Is the back of her head too big? Maybe it is. Okay, I'll bring that in as well. I noticed something. I was looking at one of my old VODs. Like one of my very first streams. Because I remembered a very specific drawing I was doing. And how I was, like, unhappy with the face. So I was like, huh, I wonder if I'll go back now and I'll be okay with the face. And I realized what was wrong with it, and I just, like, made way too much space on, like, this side of the head. It was just awkward looking. So I'm wondering if that's a habit of mine, and if it's something that I, like, do a lot. Because, you know, I can't, it's hard for me to say right now. Because I'm just kind of used to my own art style. I must wait and see. That really zooms me out on the canvas. Okay. She has a lot, there's a lot going on with her hair. So, okay, let's take this apart really quick. So she's got these buns. And then from the buns, there's also these little extra ponytails. I think that's what's happening. So this one's little, but this one's long. And then the rest of her hair is just, it's kind of like Iris's hair. With that kind of level of detail. Why does it zooms me out so much on my canvas? I'm also like, I don't know. I'm gonna make a new layer for the hair though. I feel like I'm drawing too small on the canvas. That's okay, it's whatever. Alright. Well, I'll draw the buns. I've never drawn these triangle kind of buns before. I've seen them on people. I think there's a VTuber named Kaisa. I think Kaisa has these buns. She's an indie. Like me. They're pointed up, like kind of like cat ears. Classic VTuber. What's up, Nick DeKarma? How are you? Yeah. I'm just feeling chill today. Didn't really feel like gaming. And I also didn't feel like working on Cozy RJ, so here we are. I'd kill two birds with one stone if I could, where I could get some, like, some art and work done at the same time. But all my work is currently very confidential and I can't share it with anyone. Popping in and out until you're on PC. I love you too, Ryan! No problem. Why is that laggy? Okay, so, wait, hold on, actually. So she's got this huge back of her head. Not huge, but she's got a back of her- okay, never mind. Okay, so some of it's pulled back right there, and then the rest of it kind of goes down. Okay, so I'll just, like, do this kind of thing, and she got the crisscross. The art is done. Is it posted? I want to draw I love Ollie. Oh, I should draw Ollie. I don't think I've ever, like, thought about drawing Ollie. Oh my gosh, it's animated! You animated it! It's got a little wiggle to it! I love that! Oh my gosh, Marmoose, I love this, like, genuinely. Thank you! Oh, that's super cute. Everyone go in my Discord and look in the fan art channel. That's super funny. I love that. Some good stuff. On mobile. Yeah. No problem. It's wiggling though, it's got a little wiggle to it. Alright, there's the back of the head. She looks like a cute little anime girl, yeah. How did she draw these buns? I'm gonna resize this. It's gonna not be. Oh. Okay. Okay, so that's how. Okay, whatever, fine. You have others if you look on your. Oh, I will after my stream. I want this bend in my will. Does her torso look long? I think I need to shorten her torso a bit. I think I made it just a bit long. If I do this, maybe. Yeah. That means her arms are a bit long as well. Well, this arm looks really long. I've gotten like, wait, hello? Okay, there I am. I've actually gotten some more compliments on my music recently. I don't know what's caused this, but I do appreciate it. Wish I had the liquefy tool. If you do more, that'll make me happy. What the heck? Oh, there's a little speck that's selected. I only have that problem with Paint Tool Psi. Just gonna shape her body out a little bit more. What's up, JP? Hi, Fox. Also, hello! Can you have just closed out of your clip projects? No, because one of them is a PSD, and the layer information won't save correctly if I close out of it and open it back up again. I mean, I'm also fine working in Psi. It's nostalgic, you know? Yeah, so, because, here's how it works. Because, I mean, there's no point in really keeping it a secret. I'm working on, like, a model right now. Not for me, for someone else. And models for Live 2D have to be a PSD format. But Clip Studio Paint, their layer modes aren't exactly, like, they're not exactly the same as PSD layer, or as Photoshop layer modes. So a lot of the ones that I use just don't carry over. Like for example, like I can put a ruler on a layer in Clip Studio, but if I save it and close it as a PSD, the ruler will be gone because that's not the way PSDs work. I mean, I could just throw another ruler on, but like why go through the hassle, you know? Alright, I need to stop. You know what? Save it as Clip Studio and export it to I mean, it's already exported as a PSD. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I could do it one way or I could do it the other way. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. I could re-export it as a Clip Studio file, but I don't really care enough to close it out. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. Alright, I I gotta hide this. Well, I can't hide. Dang it, I wish I was in Clip Studio. No, that's fine. Alright, so how is her hair gonna work here? So I need to get the general flow happening here. I'll have a couple strands. Actually, I could have like the little ponytail thing coming out in front. It's very, like, very edgy hair. You know what I mean? Very angular. That's a little bit— dang it, where's my liquefy tool when I need it? I will say— oh, whoa, that was a weird voice crack. Paint Tool Side does have the superior, like, free deform tool. But I want these to be a little more curved. Okay. Yeah, that's like that ponytail. Oh, so I need to put— it's got this thingy on it. Yeah. I need to make that smaller, I think. There! I think your face goes too far back still. I think that's better. Doesn't look like her yet. My dog's barking. I am the only one home right now, so I might need to take care of that. I'm gonna be right back. I just want to see what she's barking at. One second. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna go limp. I'm just gonna go limp for a second. It was a package. You just got the job you were interviewed for. Yo! Hot ding! Congratulations! Jack of Flaps to that. Very epic. Proud of you. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Ah, back to the grind. Alright, so just gotta go one strand at a time. Alright. One strand at a time. Very epic of you, yes. Alright, that's a decent strand of hair. It's pretty thick. Pretty wild. I could actually move it in just a little bit more. Yay, okay. One strand of hair at a time. Here we go. Okay, more. No, I'm gonna actually start another layer. There, I also need to draw like this like smaller strand from like that's like right here. Alright, new layer. I don't like it. Whoa! Marmoose! Oh wait, oh, okay. Kyoshi, thank you so much for the gift of sub. Congrats, Marmooses. You get a job and a sub. Wow, thank you so much. Yo, Jack of Flaps to that. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Very epic. Oh, very cool. That is not what I wanted to do. You guys want to see a cool thing you can do with Paint Tool Side though? Hold on, if I just erase this layer. If I go like this and like, wait. What the heck? No. I thought I could. Wait, if I go like this. No, I was incorrect. Never mind. I don't know what I'm doing here. Pay no attention. But there's a thing you can do. You can buy Jack of Flaps. Yeah, dude, every sub I go insane. La Wistalia! Hello! A Jack of Flap. Hello, how are you? How does it go? So I can just... Look at all those cute little emoticons. I love that. No, why is my density so low? Holy crap! Kyoshi! Thank you so much. Oh, 7-8 time. Thank you. Okay. Hold. No, it's just everyone. Never mind. I'm sorry. Yo, Jack of Flaps. I really appreciate it. Thank you, man. Oh, very epic of you. Extra Jack of Flaps to that. Now everyone can Jack of Flap with me. How cool is that? Wow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Why is my... Oh, it's because I keep jacket flapping. Yay. More big ol' strands. Big ol' strands of hair. Bip bop, bip bop, bip bop, bip bop. I don't erase that yet, but I will erase this. How does that look right next to that strand of hair? Okay, he can stay. No, that was not what I meant to do at all. That is not what I meant to do at all. There she goes. Okay. More jacket toggle. She's closed. She closes for the winter. Can I unbind that? Hold on. Where's my keybinds? Keyboard shortcuts. I'm deleting this. How to make... Or can I make it... No, you! Wait, where's my face tracking? Why does this keep happening? Look at my face! VTube! 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 Holy crap, why does this keep happening? There she is. Frick. Another jacket toggle. A. Okay, hold on. I gotta delete this. This is annoying. How do I change this? Can I not edit these from Psy? Why can't I disable these? I can't disable them. There's nothing I can do. Alright, fine. I guess whenever I jacket flap, I'm just gonna have to reset my pen density. That's annoying. What can you do, though? Jacket toggle, alrighty, I see you. Yep, okay, screw you. You're messing with me, I see what's happening. Because I noticed that, I noticed my pen density was getting messed with for some reason every time I used Psy. Now I know it was you guys all along. Now that's some hair. Yeah, why does it zoom out so much? Hold on, I'm just gonna... Well, if I resize doesn't matter, doesn't matter. We keep redeeming jacket toggle. We don't have to wait for a sub for flaps. Yeah, but now I'm in agony. Now I am in misery. I am in misery. Okay. Dehydrate, alrighty, just for you, Kiyoshi. I'll dehydrate. I will not sip water. Dehydrate, verb. Cause a person or their body to lose a large amount of water. I mean, I'm constantly... I feel like my constant state is dehydrated. You know, so like... You know, you don't have to like... You're not like sucking the water out of me or anything. I'm just already like a little bit dehydrated. So you're just causing me not... You know, you don't have to... We don't have to get into the technicalities or... Yeah, basically dehydrate means I don't drink water. People get really upset when they redeem a dehydrate and they're like, and then they ask what it does afterwards. It is in the description. You knew all along. It was inside of you all along. Perhaps we are all dehydrated deep down. Actually, I'm not gonna delete that part. I'm only gonna delete this one. Okay, thank you for the dehydrate. Those are some good strands of hair. I do think so. You have many strands of hair? You probably got a couple, you know, just as like a human person. I feel like people just accumulate them at some, you know, they just grow some. You just get strands of hair. Can you know you can just get strands of hair? Isn't that wild? You just get a strand of hair. I don't know where. There's no reason for the things that I say, by the way. I just want everyone to know. There's no deeper meaning. If you couldn't tell already, I'm not a clever person. I don't make good jokes. You're here for the mediocre comedy. We don't need to lie to each other about this. Most of them are yours. Oh, that's good. You've been collecting by yourself. I can't say the same. That's a good amount of hair. The brilliant art and stylish music. Y'all going off with those music. With the music compliments lately. You're gassing. Oh, there's a serenade! Speaking of. Hold on. Let me see. And let me think. What's a good one? You can tell me something to play, and I might be able to play it. I don't know, I have the Mario Odyssey theme song in my head right now. I think that's what that is. It's like, Oh, Attack on Titan? I can do that. Oh, wait, no, hold on. There it is. Jurassic Park. I don't know Initial D, unfortunately, so I can't play that, but I can play Jurassic Park. Oh. There's Jurassic Park. I think that's how it goes, right? Take on me. I've done that recently. I'll do it again then. No, hold on. There it goes. Yeah. That's a good serenade. That's a good serenade. Whoa, Kyoshi! That's more subs! Holy crap, thank you so much! Yo, that's extra jacket flaps. You know what? I might jacket flap into a molt just because of that. Dude, thank you so much. Congrats to everyone who may or may not have gotten a gifted sub. Very epic. And molt. That's how strong the subs were today. The jacket shedded completely. I've molted. I really appreciate it. You're being very generous today. Thank you. Thank you! Where did my reference go? There she is. Alright, so I need to draw this big old thingy. Thingy dingy. I'm just gonna hide all this hair. I don't need to see it. Skinny legend got me quaking. Don't my frick, my density! So this like hair has a very specific shape, and I want to do it justice. That's too thick. It got too thick. No! Dang it! It's too late. It exists now. I need to add a lot more strands in there. It's not nearly enough. Hey, so this is like a weird thing to bring up. Well, I don't know. It's not a weird thing to bring up. It's just a weird thing that I've noticed, rather. People cannot draw Sugi's hair. People really saying Euphoria is unrealistic, but at my school, quirked up white boy, excuse me. What do those words mean? What language are you speaking? What was that you just said? Listen, I may be boomer, but I don't think that anything that you just said makes any kind of sense. It's not real. It can't hurt me. Oh, but yeah, no one can draw Sugi's hair. She just got, so she's been like, she's gotten like, people have drawn her, like through commissions, or through like just because they wanted to draw her, you know, fan art, I guess, or through requests. People have drawn Sugi, and no one has drawn her hair. I don't think a single person has drawn her hair correctly. RJ Boomer, hardly. Sugi has a unique flair to that hair. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think I made it like that impossible of like a thing to draw. Welcome back, Ryan! Talking about how no one can draw Sugi's hair. It's got a very specific shape to it. But I guess the shape is kind of hard to emulate. No one draws my hair correctly. Did I just design everyone's hair to be like strange and horrible to draw? Yeah, like Ryan, no one draws Ryan. Here, let's like open up a new canvas really quick. Let's discuss this. So Sugi's hair. Here, I'm just gonna like draw like a really dumb looking like face, right? Wow, here's Sugi. I'll zoom in actually. There's no reason I need to be drawing that little. So, here's Sugi. She's got the kind of like straight across bangs, but they're like still kind of like, you know. And she's got them so they go and cross in front here. This isn't the hard part, by the way. This is... People are generally fine with this part. And frankly, people can draw this kind of hairstyle better than I can. I'm not very good at it. And it goes like that. And it goes like that. And then the back of her hair, it goes like this. Wait, hold on. I'm actually gonna move her over a little bit. Back of her hair, it swoops down like... It is like not... It's not a common hair shape. In fact, I'll go out and say she's probably one of the few people who has it. It swoops down and goes like this. It's got a very, like... It's like more than... It's a W curve. Do those exist? I don't know. I've invented them. And it does the same thing on the other side where it goes like this. And it kind of hooks on the end. Yeah, it's supposed to... I mean, and then like from the bottom it goes up and then around. And it loops around right here, kind of. It's supposed to look like a fish, like a fishtail. And then, like, people also get confused about this. Like, underneath, like, on, like, the bottom side of her hair, I guess. It's red underneath there. She's got two-toned hair. But, and then, okay, so there's like that main shape. And then she also has like these little like side pieces that kind of do like a miniature version of that. Not a huge deal. Do I just design characters with impossible to draw? I don't think this is that hard to draw. I mean, I feel like this is an okay thing to figure out. I mean, I don't think it's that hard. Like, I feel like... Okay, maybe, like, more beginner artists might have, like, a harder time with, like, these kind of curves. You know, whereas... But, like... I mean, I don't know. I don't know why. No, Sugi's also, like... doesn't know why people can't draw her hair. I mean, okay, so a lot of times, instead of, like, this specific shape, a lot of times we'll get, like, I'm just gonna... Actually, I'm just gonna... Because it's the back of her head that's the problem. So a lot of times instead, it'll just kind of be like this. And that's not correct. I mean, I drew that really grossly. It'll be kind of like this. Yeah, and this is not correct. By the way, you can draw like a little something, but it has to go back up into this curve. This is not correct. It does not fan out. I just checked to see if I did it alright when I drew the three of us ages ago, and I think I did it alright. I have to look at it again, but I think you did okay too. Like, yeah, so lots of it, people draw her hair very like... Does this make sense? Is what I'm saying make sense to you? Because this is a very different hairstyle from this. I don't know. I feel like I'm going crazy here. I rarely see people draw her correctly. Or like sometimes they won't even like have that curve, it'll just go like this. And I'm like, she looks like a hag! You made her look like a hag! It all groups together in the end, and I feel like that's what people aren't getting. It goes like this. You know? Yeah. Just so we're clear. And it's not like that big of it. It's not like this is that different from this. I just want everyone to know this. Also, while we're here on this canvas, I'm going to teach everyone how to draw Ryan's hair. Why didn't that work? Delete it. Good. Okay. So here, I'll draw Ryan now. And I'll explain the part of the Ryan's hair that people get wrong. She has nicer eyes. First of all. So Ryan's hair, you know, middle part, no big deal, no big deal. It's the side pieces that people get wrong for Ryan. So they come around. I'll draw the back of your hair, of your head too, but I won't draw the pigtails. So come around like this. And this is messy, obviously. Should probably don't even have to say that. Comes around like this. Oh, you can't pelt me today, Sin, because it's broken. It just didn't work today, but I can manually pelt myself. Haha, got him. Yeah, Twitch didn't link today. Yeah, it just gave me an error message. I don't know why. I'm teaching how to draw my VTuber kids' hair because everyone does it wrong. Listen, I can pelt myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? Are you happy now? Anyways, Ryan's hair. I'm gonna draw in the shoulders because I feel like that's important. So, a lot of people just kind of draw these little side pieces wavy. No! They're basically in ringlets. You go like this. You go like this. It goes around like this. And you go like this. And like this. And like this. And then maybe they do like a little thingy at the end. And you do that to the other side too. I drew them kind of coming out too far. That was an accident. It just didn't connect today. Actually, I did try. I really did try. I have no idea what the error message was. My hair does that naturally, but only on one side, and it's weird. Ah, you got that weird hair. My hair just goes straight down, and that's it. My hair doesn't actually, it doesn't style. Like, I mean, obviously, I guess you see it up in buns, and I can put it up, but it doesn't, I can't curl it. I can't do any kind of crimp or anything. It doesn't style. But yeah, Ryan's hair, it comes in rings. It comes in, like, very, very thick, like, drills. That's the correct word, drills. So everyone draw Ryan's hair like this. And Sugi's hair like this and not like this. Hold on, I'll draw the incorrect version for Ryan as well, just so we can have like For continuity, you know? But if I draw bald, then I'm banning you, Marmooses! If I don't brush it and let it hang straight down, then the front side will curl itself into a tube. Wow. Wow, that's fun. So don't draw Ryan's front pieces like this. That doesn't look bad though, actually. But Ryan's hair is in drills. And Sugi's hair does not just flare out. It goes out and then in a very graceful fashion. It's so specific, but it really, really matters to me. Can you put this expert reference sheet on Discord so we don't get banned? Fine. I'll screenshot it. Hold on, not when the check mark is like that. Bald fan art. Stop! Everyone needs to know how to draw my VTuber kids. I don't think I made their hair that hard to draw. I'll place it in Art General. I don't think it belongs in RJ Art. There. Boom. It has to look like she's in water and the hair is being moved within. Kinda, yeah. It's just, yeah. Her hair does not fan out like this. It goes in. It goes out and then in. It's such a specific shape, and I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like as if it's like being draped across something. Imagine these like little doorknobs or something here. That's how it is. I should draw an updated family portrait the other— Oh, that'd be fun. You've improved a lot since then too, yeah. But that's how you draw the kids. Anyways, back to this. I think that strand is pretty good, actually. That looks more like her. I think we're getting closer. Where's all my different layers? This is a lot. So much is happening. It looks to me like Sugi is suspended in water and slowly going down, so hair is closer to the scalp being moved. Yeah, something like that. Her whole model is supposed to look like it's kind of underwater. Like, she doesn't, like, live in water anymore, because, you know, she's a human now? I guess? She's not supposed to be, like, actually underwater. It's more like, she's on land, but her body still, like... Her body reacts as if it were underwater. Because she's magic. I don't know. VTubers, man. Discord came back, so I sent you the art I did. Oh, is it gone for a second? Oh, wait, my upload failed. Try again. Wait, did it send? I think it's okay. Yeah, you did pretty good. You did pretty good. I actually still really like this fan art. I like the way you drew my face. Very nice. Oh, back in the days. It's so fun. Alright, there we go. Oh, wait. There we go. How's all the hair looking? That's some pretty epic hair. That's some pretty— I'm actually very happy with this hair. Holy crap. I did fantastic, you guys. Yeah, Discord, I feel like, has been off more than usual lately. Is that just me? Look at that hair. Some good stuff, man. I merged these two pieces down at least. And then there's the rest of the hair. She's got this little ribbon, and I need to draw that, and then there's also like a little strand coming out right here. And then I'll be pretty much done with the hair. Discord. Yeah, it's like, it's only in some channels, I think. No, that's kind of gross. Okay, it needs more context. No! Oh! Thought I was on a different layer. Okay, it's fine. Dang it. Stop. There. New layer, because I can't keep doing this. It's pretty jumpy earlier today. For why? What made you jump? You see a spider? Gonna head out to get some shopping done. No problem. Thank you for the fan art and thank you for stopping by. That was a really cute fan art. I love that. I'll see you later though. Bye-bye. A jacket flap on your way out. Oh wait. A jacket flap on your way out. Bye-bye. Oh frick, my density. I feel like I can draw hair strands like kind of similar to the way this person draws their hair strands. I feel like I'm kind of getting it. It was jumping meaning Discord, but you were also jumpy. Ah, coffee. I got you. Are you guys regular coffee drinkers? I feel like most adult people are. But I am not. Sometimes I'll get into like a time period, I guess, where I'll drink a lot of coffee. Much coffee. Ah, yes. I always water my coffee down. Well, I milk it down, rather. I take my coffee with a lot of milk. There's the milk talk again. I need to drink more coffee. I bought a whole tub of unsweetened cocoa powder for a nicer tasting... Isn't that like a mocha? That's essentially a mocha, right? Just like adding chocolate. Speaking of that callback. Oh yeah. I shouted out the clip comp. The people should know, and if they haven't watched it yet, they're not true fans. Yeah. Not technically a mocha without espresso. Oh, okay. I just use normal. It's a fake mocha. Like when I make fake affogato with my instant coffee and vanilla ice cream. I made fake carbonara recently. That was really good though. Milk it down! Should put that on a shirt. No! No! You guys know that milk, the whole inside joke with me, like milk is manifested in real life now? So yeah, screw you guys for that one. What started happening is like jokes will like, or like something will start as a joke because I'm like, I don't actually, like I like milk. I don't care for it that much. Like when I was a kid though, I really liked milk. So it's funny that it's coming up again. But now, like, I'll be sitting, like, in the living room or something with EG Mom, we'll be watching TV, and I'll have, like, just finished, like, some, like, salty food or something. Or even sweet, I don't know. I'll just, like, get up and be like, ah, it's milk time. And so that's the thing that happens to me now. So screw you guys, it's real, and it's your fault. What was I doing here? Okay, cool. I like coffee like I like my women wearing a jacket. Okay. Hey, I have a story to tell you guys, actually. Almost a year ago, holographics check. That... Well, it's like, you didn't even start it. Well, it's like, okay, you told a funny joke, or you were clipping my streams, and you said, RJ, milk has come up in 4 separate, like, clips across, like, multiple different streams. And I'm like, that's hilarious. I'll make that, like, the thumbnail for this compilation. And then I brought it up on stream at some point, or you brought it up, I don't remember. But, yeah, and then I think, like, some people really took off with it. I think Kenneth really, like, took off with the milk jokes. Frick, my pen density. And then the rest was history. I never expected it to be, like, this big of a thing. But yeah, anyway, story time. I told Ryan this story a bit ago, but I want to get your guys' opinions on it. So, about, like, last weekend, actually. Yeah, literally just last weekend. I was out with Ichi Mom and Sugi, and we were longboarding. We were longboarding in Well, I don't think it's. We were longboarding at a community college, like a decently close community college to us, because they had, they had you know, they got lots of space, and it was a nice day out. So we were like, okay, let's go longboard. We haven't done that in many years. We're rusty, but it was still a lot of fun. So, what do you mean? Screw you! Of course, I am a longboarder. I could get into why, but I don't want to dox myself. Anyways. We were out longboarding. We were just like longboarding in the parking lot. There's just a lot of space there. And we were also, I also brought like a bunch of instruments. I brought my melodica, and I brought my ukulele, and then EG Mom also brought her ukulele. And then I also brought my ocarina. So we were like, if we like get like tired of longboarding, we'll jam out or something. So we did. We ended up jamming out for a bit, but then this is like, I don't know if I brought up this part of the story to you, Brian, but like we were like, hey, I have a stupid idea. Let's longboard and play instruments at the same time. So we were just kind of like in this parking lot. I was playing the ocarina. I gave my melodica to EG Mom, and Sugi was on my ukulele. So we were just, but you know, we were like longboarding, so we were going decently fast. So we were just kind of like all spread out with our different instruments, like playing. Like, and as we were like riding by, it was really stupid looking. Anyways, that's not the main part of this story. But we were longboarding, and this car drives up to us. So I'm assuming someone's gonna be like, hey, you can't be here, but you have to go. And I was just ready to relent. So they drive up to us, and there's like two girls about our age in the car. And they like roll down their window, and they go, do any of you guys want this gelati? And I didn't know this, but Sugi and EG Mom, they were kind of like paused in their thinking. They were like, okay, so this is like kind of stranger danger. I don't know if I want to take this right away. But I'm already at the car window, just like just like, oh yeah, free gelati. And I took it from them. So I got free gelati from these strangers, and I was super happy. And then EG Mom and Sugi were like, are you stupid? These are strangers. And I told Ryan this story, thinking like she was gonna be on my side, and she was like, why would you do that? But they looked friendly, and I wanted gelati. Yeah, I tell this story to people, and I kind of assume that they're gonna be on my side. I don't expect people. And it was delicious, and everyone, Sugi, EG Mom, and I, we all ate it. And no one's dead yet, so yeah. I'm a risk taker. It was delicious. What can I say? What if they spit in it? Well, then I've ingested their spit. People kiss every day, Sin. No one gets upset about kissing. But the moment someone's like, they spit in their drink, then that's illegal. It's just a kiss from a stranger. Risk taker, heartbreaker, jacket maker. You don't kiss those people. They seemed nice. What are you talking about? They seemed friendly. So I have a question for you, for everyone in stream. Would you have taken gelati? And for those of you guys who don't know, because I actually didn't know what gelati was at this time. So gelati is Italian ice. Is that what it's called? Italian shaved ice. Sandwiched between dollops of custard, like vanilla custard. Well, if they'd given me gelati, I would have kissed it. If they were like, gelati for a kiss, I don't know. I like gelati. So, and they seemed nice. They just seemed like, to me, I mean, to me, they seemed like two girls who accidentally got an extra gelati, or they didn't like, or they didn't think the flavor was what they were getting or something. So yeah, gelati anyway, yeah. Delicious, by the way. It was like sour apple, or kind of, not sour apple, but it was like green apple. So it's a little bit tart, but it was really good. It had little apple shavings in it, which usually I'm not a fan of, but it worked really well with the shaved ice. Ah. Oh no, actually it was just the Italian ice. It wasn't a gelati. We found out that that place was like a little family-owned place. So we went there like the next day, and we got the actual gelati. I wish my life for green apple. It was worth it. So we went back there the next day because we were like, okay, we actually just really enjoy this. And they were like, okay, how'd you guys find out about us? And we were like, oh. It was good. It tasted really, I like apple flavor, okay? It's good. It's good. You guys don't get it. You guys just weren't there. You weren't there. No, I would not have just taken the free food from weirdos. They're not weirdos. They seem nice. Maybe they seem nice, but what if they contain explosive compound calcium nitrate and detonated seconds later? Well, they didn't. They were strangers. They had no grudge against me. If it were someone I knew, then I would be more. You know, a lot of times these crimes happen from people that you know, not random strangers. They had no incentive. They had no motive. If it were someone I'd known, then no, I would not have taken. I only take free food from strangers. So checkmate, you guys. Yeah, what you got to say to that? Random acts of terrorism happen every day. I mean, like, these were the least intimidating girls I'd ever seen in my life. Look, we're all fine. Everyone's alive, and I found a little gelati place that I like, and I want them to never go out of business, so I'm gonna go back there a lot. Oh, that's a lot of hair. That's just an awful lot of hair. Does that look like her? I think I need to draw the hair going in front of her eye a little bit more. But what if they drive off with their phones recording going, yo, got him, haha, what a loser, pranked. Joke's on them, I got free gelati. What do you mean pranked? I'm the winner, no matter what. I got free gelati and I didn't, or did Italian ice, sorry. And I didn't die? What more could I ask for? I don't understand what you guys are freaking out about. I got free Italian ice. And it's not like we're intimidating, you know? I mean, frick, like, when they drove up to us, we were all on longboards carrying a different, weird, small instrument. It wasn't even like we had a guitar. We had, like, guitars or, like, whatever. I had a melodica, ukulele, and an ocarina. Hey, Andrew, I got you some free food. But I'm not gonna take free food from someone I know. More crimes happen against, or from, like, you know, like people that you have with close relations than happen with strangers. That's a thing. It's a thing. So yeah. Oh yeah, you're more likely to like get like assaulted or whatever by like, you know, close friend or family. No, Ryan, you can't poison me because I'm never gonna take food from you because you're a good friend of mine. Why would I ever take food from a good friend? I hope this stays as one of my inside jokes. I like this inside joke. I like this more than the milk one. That I refuse to take food from, like, close friends. I will only take free food from strangers. Well, I mean, you guys are like, danger! But, it's like, there's, like, people giving out samples all the time. You know, and they could spit in your food. You know, any person from, like, Starbucks would spit right in your coffee. Remember when Sugi gave you a cookie the other day? Remember the cookies that you ate that caused the drug? You're telling me that was Sugi? It's the last time I trust Sugi. It was her all along? Is that the lore? Hope Starbucks. Oh my gosh, Widow, you get bonked. Someone bonk Widow. I know it's not a real command, but someone simulate it. Yo, she's spitting in the coffee as normal. They're just died. Oh my gosh. Ah, Sin with the bonk. Very epic. Now that's an epic bonk. Anyway, that's how my weekend went. I'm trying to get all my friends to learn weird instruments. I want to get the band together. It's been a dream of mine since I was a child to be in a band. I feel like I brought this up before. I want to be in a group of musical people and just play music. Does that make me such a bad person? Get a kalimba, Ryan. They're really easy to play. Melodica and automata. I have all of those instruments. I have every single one. But are you able to be in a band with people you know? Yeah, of course. I'd only be in a band with people I know. So long as they don't bring free food. Alright, that's acceptable. Once they start bringing in free food, though, I'm out. I'm gonna throw you. You can't even catch me. I'm too fast. My legs are very long. She's got a very intense design, and I'm only now realizing this. She have her tie that's attached to her sleeve. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. I like stupid design elements like that. That no one, like... Only, like, very seasoned artists would think of this kind of stuff. I'll make you pay for the food. Ah, yes. I only, like, accept food from friends if it's, like, if it's a transaction, you know? They'll fall on your face before you even start running. How rude to assume that I can't run away from you. I've got long legs that are made for running. I can escape so easily. Italian ice for emotes. Yeah, it's true. I got longboard. I can just longboard away. You fool. Now what you gonna do? Can't catch me. I'm longboarding. You guys know what I can do? I can ripstick. Actually, I could ripstick before I could longboard. If you wanted to know how gamer I actually am, I ripstick. That's who I am. I'm the ripsticker. Or like they're mid for walking and taking food from— No, they're not. Screw you. How dare you? How dare you even insinuate? I'm offended. She's got like a little lock on her. There's like a tie kind of thing as a brooch. A brooch. I wish I could come up with cool fantasy designs. I feel like I can't. I'm not very good at it. Well, I guess I came up... Sugi, I like Sugi's design. And I can't really take credit for Ryan's design. I just made it into a model. I made some tweaks. It was a group effort between me and Angie and Landon, if I recall. I think we took Angie's color palette. I don't remember though, I could easily be wrong. Bolo tie. Len and I made the core design, you tweaked it, and then yeah, it was Angie's. Yeah. There it is. Lori! Hello! I don't usually see you. I didn't... What time is it for you right now? Hydrate or dehydrate, lovely ma'am. Or hydrate or dihydrate! Sorry for misreading. How are you? Oh, you woke up early! And you came to my stream? Thank you. It's 5 a.m. No! I'm glad to see you here, but at what cost? Oh, I get it though. I do the same thing where I wake up early sometimes and I just can't get back to sleep. Wink! I hope you survive. You like the zoom? I stole it from Cinnavonic here. I give credit where credit is due. Unless you stole it from someone else. Oh, thank you. No you. No you. I lost my no you gif, and that really bums me out. It's on Twitter. But I don't know. It just disappeared. I couldn't make it again. It's not like it was hard to make. It's sad. So what exactly is happening here? So this looks like it's like a little... It goes... Okay, so it goes around her... It's almost like a shawl. Right? It just kind of goes around her shoulders. Okay. This VOD is gonna be one of those VODs of mine that goes crazy. I drew Callie. My voice is just cracking insanity. What's happening right now? So I drew Callie like almost a year ago, I think at this point. I think it was in like June or something of last year. And I uploaded the VODs. I actually uploaded them on my main channel. This was before I made a VODs channel. And like one of them has like 600 views. I'm still pretty happy with that one. But yeah, it just went off, and I think it's just because the thumbnail saved with like Callie's actual reference art in it. Lord Vermeer, how are you? I'm doing all right myself. I'm having a good time drawing. Look at all this hair that I drew. It's a lot. It's just an awful lot of hair. Need to watch that. Coloring is such a hard thing to wrap my head around. I'm down to give some advice. I feel like I'm decent at coloring. I feel okay at coloring. You do be going off on the hair. Yeah! I'm very proud of it so far. So this would go around like this. Yay! Yay, 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 yay! How does this work? Okay. So it's like a big collar almost. You're great. Oh, thank you. I need to do art studies. I don't have time to do art studies anymore. I want to improve my art. Hard time accepting. Well, hold on there. I have a lot of room to grow. There's a lot. I've got a lot where I need to grow still. I appreciate it. I'm happy you guys like my art. But I don't even know if I want to like focus on art so much. I could just like plateau. I don't even know if it would be that big of a deal if I did. points, and then this goes like up and around here. Do I want to be a professional artist? I technically am. I'm still thinking, I don't know. Alright, so what is this shape that we got going on here? So it goes like this. That goes out pretty far, actually. I don't want to make a tangent, though, so I won't stick it out too far. Tangents! Not even once. Makes like a little star. Is that what it's supposed to be? It's like a little star right here? That's kind of what the shape language is implying, I think. And this definitely, okay, so it definitely like comes off a little bit. I wonder how her rigger interpreted that. And if it lines up, because sometimes, you know, as a live 2D rigger, there are some parts of the design that don't, that, you know, are a bit up to interpretation. Like, I would say there's quite a bit in this design, especially, like, that's up to interpretation, like, how exactly this works. I mean, it looks attached to the arm right there. It's just hard to tell what's happening. And it's hard to tell if this, like, if this is a collar and it's coming off, or if it's a bit more, like, if it's, like, more attached to the shawl. It's a very cool design. I wish I could design stuff like this. One day, maybe. Who knows? Alright, and then this will go around like this. Yes. And then star. I think that needs to be higher up. You make nice things, Iggy. No! Gustavin, hello! Welcome back! Were you the one who was from, you were from Brazil? Right? Obrigado. Maybe. We'll see if I can remember my viewers. Wawa. What is this? She got like a little fox or something, or like a little deer. Little baby deer. What do you call it? A fawn. That's what you call a baby deer, right? She has this wild looking earring too. What is that? That sudden Portuguese surprised me. That's all I know in Portuguese. Obrigado. And whatever words carry over from Spanish. I can't actually speak Spanish, but I know a little bit. Un poquito. Malharseo. Malharseo. I've been learning Korean. It's hard though. Oh, this is an unofficial announcement, but I'll just say it now. It's looking like, and it's unofficial because nothing is confirmed, but it is looking like I'm going to spend quite a bit of time in Korea come like midsummer into fall, like maybe 3 months. So I might not, I probably can't stream for 3 months, but I will be like still down to make like appearances on like, you know, my friends' channels, like Sugi's channel and Ryan's channel, you know, just wherever I can. This is just, yeah. For work and all, like a little bit of work, a little bit of, I'm also gonna, the 3 months is me probably taking a language program there. So I'll finally actually be decent at Korean instead of like forgetting everything when people ask me to speak in Korean. But yeah. That's a thing that's looking like it may be happening. Yeah, it's still up in the air. We're still planning. Yeah! I've always wanted to be bilingual, and as an American, this just doesn't happen. You're not allowed. You're born into whatever, into the system. And everyone else in the world is bilingual, but not you. It's sad. I wish I were bilingual. Okay, now what's happening here? I drew the shawl looking thing. Actually, I think it fans out a little bit more. Woo! Yeah, I also have a break planned, like, I think in May. I'm gonna be out of town. It'll only be for like a week and a half, though. But yeah, that'll be fun. So I'm gonna be out and about for a little bit. Oh my gosh, this design is insane. Okay. No, that's not correct. That's a little bit too angled. That's better. Yeah, I'll make an actual announcement when if things get more set in stone. Gotta pop up. No problem. Thank you for stopping by, Sin. I'll see you later. A jacket flap on your way out. Yee yee! We'll have the time of our lives. Can you imagine how powerful I would be if I were bilingual? You guys wouldn't stand a chance. No. Okay, very cool. Stuff's happening. It is getting done. This outfit is just a lot. This is a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There's a lot going on. It's crazy. Ah. Tent. You guys know the memes. Why stop at 7 key design elements when you can do 77? What's up, Imsworth? How are you? I feel like my designs are very simple. I'd like to do a very, like, intense, like, detailed design. Sugi's design is one of the more detailed ones that I've done. And even then, it's not, like, insanely detailed. I'll draw all the belts on later. At a later date. At a later date and time. Ah, I can't have a tangent there. Her waist gets skinnier. I didn't draw her waist super skinny. And her hips go down to like here. and then skirt. So her actually, okay, so the wind is like going this way, so I have to take that into account when I draw the skirt. So that's kind of gonna be the flow of the skirt. I think I need to make it a little bit more like wavy though. Yeah, maybe like that. That's good. This eraser needs to just be a little bit larger for me. Thank you. I'll make her waist a little bit skinnier. I feel like it doesn't match the design if it's not like... It's a very specific shape in there. But her thighs are still thick. Okay. This design is just insane. Can't imagine rigging a model like this. I feel like it'd be fun though. Those thighs, like, I feel like they're a bit too defined. I'm just gonna make them a little bit, like, a little bit less muscly looking, I guess. Okay, I'll draw her iPad now. I don't know what logo is on that iPad, so I'm gonna do my best to cover it up so no one knows. No one knows of my incompetence. Yeah, okay. That looks too big. No, 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 no. Dang, I probably should just unerase those parts. Yeah, okay. Okay, whatever, that works, right? No, it's wrong. I'm gonna start over. So it's gotta be like in the crook of her elbow. Go up to here. That's like the same size as it was before. It's fine though, I don't care enough. This is what we call taking creative liberties. Alright, I'll draw her arm in. I can make this higher opacity now. I probably draw it in on this layer. I trust myself. Big ol' cuff on the sleeves. Alright, so how would this... You'd probably... How do her sleeves work? Okay, so I'm gonna assume it goes like... It cuts right here. And then there's gonna be like something right here. Cause there's that like cut right there. And her elbow would come through. Wait. Which side would it be on? So if I were wearing a sleeve like that, armor like this, I twisted it, well then, okay. It'd be on the outside still. So it'd be something like this. I'm so confused. This is a weird sleeve. And her elbow would just come out right here. Right? I think that's how it would look. This is a very confusing sleeve. Alright, I'm gonna leave it at that for now. I'll probably get back to it later and decide if I did good or bad. I'm gonna assume I didn't do great. I don't like the way it looks right now. That hand is very tall, isn't it? Ah, everything is hard. Everything is a struggle. But I fixed it, kind of. That's very confusing to look at. Yeah, I'll fix that sleeve later. I'm not quite sure how that's attached. I can draw better on this side because it's like, you know, better angle. I guess it goes like inside here somewhere, so maybe, I don't know if it attaches directly to that. I don't think it does though. I don't think it matters for me. I think I can get away with it. I need to draw that much higher up. So there's two ways this could button. So like I could have two pieces of fabric that are just kind of like this, like overlapped like this, and there could be a button. So like this would be the right side and this would be the right side. Or it could loop around like this, which would make more I don't know how to explain this. Like their edges should just be buttoned together like closing a book. Or they could kind of loop around so that it closes more like a cohesive piece of clothing, I guess? Which means I would want to wrap it like that. And I feel like that would make more sense. It's not a very clean line though. It's not a good hand, but we're just allowing it. How are we looking? Not too shabby. What's up, Max Erickson? How are you? Erickson? I don't know if I pronounced your whole name when I said that. No problem. I appreciate lurks. Oh, and there's a little piece of fabric right here. Alright, it's detail time. Actually, that's something that needs to be drawn on. With just the coloring. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate it. Thank you for lurking. I haven't drawn like this side of her head at all. There we go. That's just an awful lot of hair. Okay. I'm gonna move this strand so you can actually see it. Ah. Lots of little bits to erase. Oh, but no, this hair doesn't. It shouldn't come out in front. This everything past the iPad. The iPad is the frontmost thingy. And the hair is kind of the backmost, I believe. I'm saying this out loud to myself so I don't forget. Oh, some of these will come out in front, actually. Never mind. Only some things, though. Yay! Actually, I messed up. There. This needs to be behind. And this needs to be behind. This needs to be behind. And this needs to be behind. Oh, and this needs to be behind. Oh, and that's a tangent. We don't want that. So I'm just gonna... Sometimes it matters less. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, 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 okay. Let's make everything visible. It's happening! Something's happening. I feel like it doesn't quite look like her, and I don't know why. Put the hair in front of her face. Do I need to make her eyelashes bigger? Is that what it is? I doubt that's what it is. And that has the... what is that? Is that 6? No, 7 in Roman numerals. Why? Why 7? What does 7 mean? I guess wouldn't she technically be the 7th member of Hololive Indonesia? 7th? Did I say 2nd? I'll color that in. I don't need to draw that in yet. I'm gonna take a hot second. Let my hands stretch a little bit. Relax for a second. I think maybe I should bring in her, like, cheeks a little bit. She might be looking a little bit too, like, cutesy. Oh, I also need to draw her, like, her cape. So many design elements! Ah! In the meantime, what are you guys up to? Are you doing anything fun? Yes, you know, I'm just taking gelati from strangers. That's what I'm up. Sid, I thought you were gone. Now I have to pelt myself again. Why? For why? I'm just massaging my hand. I think I, like, gripped my pen too hard or something. You thought you were gone too, but then what? Been running Spelunky today. Touched up a few projects Or music projects while you're home alone. Oh, plans. Ah, I gotcha. Okay, okay. I see. Ah, rest in peace. I'm sorry to hear it. Ah. Spelunky monkey. Monkey spelunky. I need to do a music project. I keep trying! Keep trying to like do this like music thing that I've had like in my head. Well, not in my head, it's like partially out. I need to write lyrics for it. And I need to finish the track first. There's a lot that I need to do. And I also need to edit for YouTube. Lots of things that need to happen. Ah. Can I hydrate? I brought up some water earlier. But I have a lot of cups in my room, and they just accumulate. I feel like I'm constantly bringing cups down. Thank you. Okay, whatever. Screw you. I feel like I'm constantly bringing cups down from my room, but there's always just more. And I don't know how to fix this problem. Maybe I should get a water bottle. Who decided you would have to actually make the music and write the lyrics? Me! Because I want to. I want it. Well, I want it to be made. I want the thing to exist. But no one else can make it for me. No one else can hear the way it sounds in my head. Sucks, I can't believe I have- Yeah, exactly. And then I have to like work to make- gotta make money too. Ah! It's a hard knock life. You want to do something- if you want something done right, you gotta do- Exactly. We were talking about this earlier, Sin. Like, it's the vision. You have the vision, so you have to do it yourself. Or you have to like be very specific when in the artists that you choose, or you know, the whoever that you choose. Musicians, editors, stuff like that. You have to make sure that they can fit your vision. It's gotta be people you trust. It's a whole thing. Man, my hand actually kind of hurts. I might actually end stream now. It doesn't hurt, but I shouldn't be drawing anymore. Or it's just like, it's sore. I can feel it. This is good progress, though. She's looking cute. I can probably get back to this. I can probably get back to it tomorrow. Oh, Servam, I'm just about to end stream, but hello, how are you? Can I actually talk to you about something later? I think so. Yeah, actually, I got time today. Yeah, I'm down. But yeah. Alrighty, I think, yeah, my hand needs a break. So I will end stream for today. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, Servam Knight. I'm so sorry. It is unfortunately timed. Oh, we got a first time chatter. Satcham, hello. Please, you're being robbed. You're being robbed. Am I being robbed? Hand over my food, shoes, and wallet. No, they're mine. I need them to live. I need them to live. Alrighty, but I'll talk to you guys later. Let's find someone to raid. I feel bad we got first time chat and Servam Knight just showed up in the last second. I can't stream anymore. My hands hurt. We'll do it again sometime, yeah? I feel like I raided the same people over and over. Who's in the server? Who's in the Discord? Arquin, Oliverus. They're playing Phasmo. Hold on, can I copy paste your name, please? Wait, hold on. I don't think I've seen them in my streams for a bit, but I'll give them a raid. Just for, actually, you know what? I don't want to just take it away from them, but I think I want to raid an artist instead. Don't mind me, don't mind me. I'm safe for now. Haha, you caught me right at the end. Wait, hold on, Sin, look what I can do. I can do this. 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 Yeah. I'm prepared. Alright, who are the artists? Neon Beats streaming, but he has a lot of followers. I like his art a lot, though. Who has, like, very few viewers that I can raid? Sort from low to high. Yeah. Sorting from low to high on Twitch is like sorting through the new page on DeviantArt. It's like, you know what I mean? It's a gamble. You never know what you're gonna get. Hold on, let me see. Wait, can I also get a VTuber? Can I, like, mesh? Can I merge my... Yeah, okay. Plus VTuber. Who's got... Who... I want to find a hidden gem. I'm not leaving... Because I'm not, like, too exhausted. I'll, like, hang around for a second and find a good artist. In the meantime, we can keep chatting, too. I'm so sorry, Wolfric! No! Ah, it hurts. It hurts. I mean, if you guys have someone I can raid too, let me know. Okay, no! I feel so bad. I can, hold on. I could serenade for it. Like, just a hot second. We'll do some serenades at the end. Oh, she just finished drawing. No. No. Oh, she's gonna play Mario Kart. Oh, that's not too bad. What can I play? What can I play? I can just do all the Zelda songs. What's a Zelda song? What's like a rare Zelda song that I haven't done? This isn't a rare one, but I haven't done Kakariko Village yet. Got him! Yeah, I'm a mind reader. No, I won't. It's comfy. Lots of space in here. We'll vibe for a second. We'll vibe for just a hot second. I feel bad that all these people came in at the last second. I can do Undertale. I can do all the Undertale songs. There it is. Okay, whatever. No. I messed it up. My head is a hellscape. You don't really want to be in there. Oh no. We're getting too real now. Is there like a VTuber song that I could play that's like well known? I'll end with that. I'll end with playing a VTuber song that's well known. I can play King probably. Oh, hold on. Yeah. That's the one, right? Yeah. Hey! Okay, I'll find someone to raid now. That was fun. We vibed. We had a good time. I'll find an artist. Actually, just show me the person who was playing Mario Kart. Show me they. Yeah. No, I'm too lazy now. You should turn off the BG. Okay, fine. Hold on. One more time, then. One more time. I figure my melodica can overpower it enough. I'll do dice again. Wait, hold on. That's dice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play dice. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. If I had vocal range, I would sing that song. Ah, but I do not. Sane of ET. No problem, no problem. Let's do it. We will raid. Oh wait, hold on. I need to let me get in her stream before, so I don't have an ad. Oh, she's been streaming for a while. Alright, but there it is. There's the raid. I'll catch you guys later. Oh, I feel bad. Oh, I have 16 viewers? That's so many people. 18. Oh, no. Alright, but I'll catch you guys later. Sorry. Well, yeah, sorry everyone came in at like the last second. I knew I had to say sorry for something. Oh, wait, raid. I can do this. All the subs. All the subs, go ahead. Copy paste the message. You guys ready to go? I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.